Okay, I'm going to grade you here, and you've got an F. Oh.
I'm talking about how to recognize and overcome leadership mistakes in your 40s. For example,
You made the call. You thought it was the right one, but now things are slipping. People are frustrated, and you're second guessing yourself. And the hardest part, realizing that mistakes didn't just happen. It comes from how you led. Let's find out from Hunter et al. In the research what we can do about it. I'm a professional researcher. Stay later and you'll get the bonus. This study shows that a leader can make mistakes. They're inevitable, in fact, and they can come from multiple levels, such as bias as a leader. Yes, we all have them. We're human beings. Fatigue, communication or thereof lack of with our team members, and organizational systems in place. The results from poor information use, this is how it comes, and overconfidence, stress, and flawed direction making and processes. So the key outcome from the research here is that mistakes are not random. They're predictable patterns. So that means if we've made one, if we come to this video, we can improve. How do we do that? Well, we can look at Finsel, another guy in the research who looked at the top 10 mistakes leaders make. This article identifies common behaviour leadership mistakes. Top-down or autocratic leadership is one such area they looked at. Ignoring people in favour of tasks, poor communication and lack of affirmation, and dictatorship in decision making and poor delegation. It shows that leaders often fail because of habits, ego, and trying to be the big man. So let's bring us down a little bit to our own level. Try to learn. Now, both of these studies explain different things, but they can be used together. One explains why leaders make mistakes. Psychology is in one part of it and systems in the other. The other then shows what mistakes look like in behaviour. So that means mistakes are not just events. They're patterns of thinking that turn into habits of leadership. And we have solutions for it all. That's a good thing. Firstly, if we recognise that mistakes are inevitable, yes, they will happen. We're not perfect. Every leader, every male, middle-aged man leader even, for example, makes errors. Shocker. Risk is part of decision making. So if you put yourself up there on that pedestal, you're going to be shot down. Something's going to happen, if only, the competition will force us and be clever at some stage. But growth starts with awareness to go forward and to improve. We want to avoid overconfidence. Success can blind our judgment, and confidence must be balanced with doubt. Question ourselves. Question your own decisions, not to a point of inconfidence, but question it to a point of, okay, just double check that. Like you're reading an email, it's very important, and perhaps from your own superior back in the day, and you're going, let me just read that again. I'll get up, walk around the office a bit, read that again. What exactly is the feeling conveyed? You question yourself. Improve how you gather information. Like I said with the email, double check everything, but don't just rush to decisions. Sometimes it's good to take the night, or even have the habit of taking the night. Doesn't mean to say you can't be excited 99% of your decision is made before that good night's sleep. Seek multiple perspectives. No harm to speak to somebody outside the organization in a confidential manner, in a trusting manner. If you knew somebody, not me now, but a guy I know, you can frame it in whatever way like that. Avoid selective perception, because this can damage things more so than actually aid things. Try to control your emotional reaction. We are all emotional human beings. Cool Hand Luke, you are not, me neither, but if he was here, he'd find it difficult, because anger leads to poor people decisions. Stress narrows thinking, and even that guy I just mentioned, Cool Hand Luke, he was in, those stressful situations. Emotional awareness improves leadership. Move away from top-down leadership. There's a big thing coming from the research, because control reduces engagement. People disengage when they're browbeaten, when they're unheard. Leadership must be participative. Now, a lot of people are coming from the past of their families, of their fathers, of their uncles, of their grandfathers, where they were browbeaten, they were put down. So if you can open them out a little bit, they're still thinking from that mindset anyway. You're not going to change them, but they will appreciate. Now look, If you liked the video so far, hit the like, and please do make a comment, good or bad. Let's make it a conversation, and subscribe if you can. Prioritize people though over tasks, because leadership is about relationships. Building one relationship can lead to another. It can make you a famous and liked leader even if you're not successful in the first place. Take tasks alone at times, and then compare it to taking tasks with others, and see, once you've built that rapport, how good it can be. Time with people builds influence. So meetings can be distracting because of what you're saying. People know the outcome in many of the things in the agenda. If you actually took the agenda and put it to the side and actually went, let's just have a conversation. How are you getting on today? I saw you getting out of your car. How are things? Be a normal person. People appreciate this. It's like a break. Why not give it to them? Make sure that you're consistent with your affirmation. People need recognition. I've seen that you've done it. I've seen that you're trying your best. So, well done you. Motivation increases with praise. Yes, I feel good. They're coming out the door, and they close the door of your office, and they're like skipping their step. It's like the teacher said something good, A+. Silence, though, on the other side, can reduce morale. Try to delegate properly. Let go of the control. Let your ego go. Trust them like children, your children that have hit 18 years of age. Give them the key of the vehicle, and off they go. You got to trust that they've learned something along the way. Trust offers to good performers, and they'll grab it and they'll go and run with it. So somebody who you may have said, oh sugar, I shouldn't have given them the extra piece of the car, or I shouldn't have allowed them to go and take that account on their own, and they might make a mistake and they might lose the account, but that person that you've given that trust to, that really earned it, and they have that ability, that have that drive, motivation, they will get more accounts for you. They'll make up for it. Improve communication systems. Poor communication creates errors. Clarity reduces confusion. Information flow is critical. And remember too, to learn from mistakes instead of just repeating them. We always can get locked in on repetition and routine. Routine is a very good thing, but we need to tweak things. Remember, a business is live. It's about competition. So others are watching what you're doing if you're being successful. So reflect on your decisions, good or bad, and identify patterns and try to adjust over time. My final takeaway is that most leaders think mistakes are accidents, but the research shows mistakes come from how you think and how you lead internally and externally. So look at the research, receive it, tweak it, and you'll be more successful sustainably.
Thanks for watching. Please like this video. If you subscribe, comment to say that you have, and we'll look after you.